podcast for you. You'll get golf tips and news off the tour, the review. Come and join us, have some fun.
Welcome everybody to podcast number 9. I know it was number 9 of 2010, and we're in wonderful Spain. We've got a nice wine, got a Rioja, a Cuna. I used to buy a lot of Cuna a few years ago. Say hi to Scott, who I used to drink Cuna with quite a long time ago.
We have a great bottle opener, by the way. It's the only one they have in the whole hotel, and yeah, it's some kind of plastic thing.
Yeah,
it's very difficult.
They open all their top bottles of wine with that. So excellent. We're here in beautiful Spain. As you can see, the weather's not just quite as dry as
thanks for taking me to this nice weather, Paul.
You're very welcome, Pat. Yeah, we've been down here with some clients, student of the week, of course. So time to say cheers, as we always do. Drink quickly before it fills up with water. Cheers, cheers. Excellent, very good.
Nice.
Yeah, good. So we're like I said, we're down here on the Costa del Sol, which
what does that mean, Paul? I mean, you speak
Spanish.
Well,
interestingly, I do speak Spanish, and it means the Sunshine Coast, actually, which is nice.
Are you
it's
sure?
Absolutely pissing it down, and has been all week.
I've never seen anything like this before. But saying that, I mean, if you look at the other cities in Spain,
yeah,
they are drowned. I mean, we're actually quite lucky, aren't we?
I don't know if it's luck, but it's something like that anyway. So yeah, so we're pleased to be here, aren't we, in Spain? It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, cheers. We'll have another bit of this actually. A bit weaker actually. Anyway, so what have we got this week for everybody?
I think this week's podcast is very interesting. We have we're playing the golf course, and we have some very interesting lies. And we tell you about strategy, basically.
Yeah, course strategy. So we're going to go through some different lies you might have. We've taken our time because obviously we've been in Timdorf during the winter, and there's been really no lies there apart from very snowy ones. So we've gone through. We've given you 3 or 4 different lies and some tips on how to master those lies, which I think is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So I think we kind of need to hurry again, don't we?
Yeah, we need to hurry. So let's move on and look at our first lie. I think it's important to tell the people at home that when your lie is a little bit sort of soft, like this might be, then you really don't want to let it bother you that much. You want to try and let the loft of the club do the work. So obviously, always remember in difficult lies, Pat's actually a bit downhill, which you probably can't see just at the moment. You want to make a couple of practice swings and try and, probably in this case, not ground the club, actually, probably a good idea. But you want to do your think box and your feel box, Pat. So do you want to get back there and do that if you can? So just talk you through the Pat's in his think box. He's selected his club. He's sort of he knows what he wants to do. We're looking at a nice high draw here, or what we're looking at? Yeah, high draw. Awesome. Right, so then he's in his feel box. So he's giving himself a few practice swings and trying to feel the club. Hit the ball, trying to feel the sort of swing he needs to make to hit this shot. So here we go. Then he crosses the decision line and goes into the play box, and gives it a shot. I'm sure he'll get this on the green. He's a good player. Okay, let me see. What an awesome shot. So here's my problem lie that I'm going to discuss with you today. This is a bit of a poor bunker lie, actually. We've been having a few of these in Almenara this week. Might be something to do with the moisture in the air. So I'm going to show you how to play this particular one. Poor lies in the bunker. I've got about 100 meters for my second shot, so I've obviously driven it about 460 yards in the rain, and it's obviously landed here. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, the most important thing is to we always talk about assessing your lie. So I'm going to perhaps have a bit of sand between the club face and the ball, and it's very important when you get sand between club face and the ball, you ideally want to choose a longer club. So for the 100 meters, I've actually chosen an 8 iron. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get out of this particular lie here. And obviously, in the bunker's a hazard. You've got to play it as it lies. So ideal conditions. But anyway, so just let me show you how to do this. Just let me just get this. There we go. so get that out of the way there. Just going to pitch it out and hope for the best. Need more over here. I've got my PGA jacket on, so I better get it laid off in the back swing. So here we go. That was an awesome shot. Do you see where it landed? Great. Good. Okay, right. Let's don't look at that. Let's move on to the next shot.
You know when you sometimes get these sandy lies, you know when it's a bit difficult, you don't want to catch them fat, so you know this is one of these kind of lies. So my tip on this is just to grip the club a little shorter, so you make sure you hit the ball first, like a bunker shot, basically long bunker shot. So I took a 3-iron because I thought it's not lying too bad really. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit this for you. So I don't know what to do with it. I'll do this with it. And right. Think box, play box, obviously. Field box. Right, got it. Right, so that was another great shot. Not. Moving on to the next one.
So our next situation is a short game shot. Obviously, with me being the short game man around here, we've got a little greenside chip. Again, a slightly soft lie. So I'm going to, instead of taking a sand iron, because the lie is so soft, I'm going to take a pitching wedge. And so there's my situation. Obviously, what we do all the time is look at how far the ball's got to fly. So I'm going to get some flight on it. It's going to land on the front edge of the green because that's what we always want to do. And then it's going to roll up to the hole, right? So I'm going to take my setup here. Remember to get your basic setup with your weight on your left side. I need my weight on the left side because I do want to get this ball as clean as I can, obviously, because the lie being a bit wet. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I'll just put the microphone in my pocket. So as you can see, I hold it, which was a great shot from the side of the green. If we look at our divot here, it's important that you see that the divot's a nice straight one, you see, so not too deep, nice straight divot, and an excellent result, I think you'll agree. So great, let's move on.
So we've got another great lie here on this awesome par 4, uphill, slightly plugged, so the pin is, I don't have a lot of green to work with, so it's tucked short. And I'm obviously thinking of hitting a lob shot here. I mean, this is perfect lie to do it. You should always think if you can hit the shot 7 out of 10 times, then you can go ahead and hit the shot. So obviously I'm so good I can hit this shot. So with a lob shot, obviously you want to make sure that the ball position is left. You open the club face slightly, and then when you go back, always keep the club face open. So I'll just show you and go ahead and hit this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, well, I'm sure I'll manage. So open the club face up, make sure it stays open, and then just go ahead and hit this shot. Right, hold that shot. Again, another great shot like Paul and me have been doing all day.
I hope you learned something from those lives. I think it was very educational. Must have been. Yeah. So we're thinking about bringing a DVD out on problem lies. So yeah, question of the week, Pat.
We would like to ask you, what was the worst lie you've ever seen, or will you see in the next week? And send us a picture from it by email to
ppp@ledbetter.de, or of course paste it on our Facebook page, Paul and Pat's podcast page. I know you visit that every week as we do, so let's see you next time.
Cheers.
Oh, it's finished.